Hi everybody, I'm back. It's Janice. I wanted to share with you a card slash pocket page card that I made from an idea that I saw on Christina Thomas's YouTube channel. She made a similar card using cloud dies, the thin dies. But I don't have any thin dies, but I do have a whole lot of cartridges, and I use my Cricut Craft Room exclusively now. So I did this with my Cricut. Okay, so I'm going to show you, and some washi tape. This is all washi tape in here. This has also has been dimensionalized. I could have done a little bit of a better job with the dimensionals, like it's kind of sinking right here. And then I made this little insert for my calendar, my little calendar, Heidi Swap calendar book that I have. So I made like a little 3 by 3 by 4 inch little, what do you call this? Just like a little card basically. And so one side has the picture that shows on the other side, and then this is for this side. And so I'm going to journal in here. I'm going to cut like an arrow or something like that, and just, this is our trip to Georgia. And so I just stamped it with a Heidi Swap stamp that says remember, one of those little ones like this. Not this one. This one doesn't have the remember on it, but it's one of these. And of course the washi tape. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I did that and tell you where I got everything. This was a rectangle from, I really just went and searched for a rectangle. Let me tell you where I got the cloud from before I forget where I got that from. I got that from Everyday Paper Dolls, and I sized it for the card. And so like on here, the large cloud is 1.722 by 1.097. And then the little cloud here is 1.292 by 0.0806. That's that one. And then for the greeting card, hold on, sorry, okay. So same cloud. Oh, and by the way, I also flipped it this way. So like, see the little bump here is on this side and the little bumps on that side. I flipped it just to make it look like it was a different cloud. You could flip it again if you wanted to, whatever you want to do. The big cloud there, also from Everyday Paper Dolls, is 2.222 by 1.403. And then the smaller cloud here is 1.722 by 1.097. So there's your numbers. Okay. And I got it from Everyday Paper Dolls. If I didn't already say that, which I know I did. We were talking about it on the phone, and I could not remember where I got it. So here it is. I cut it out of white and white. Okay, and I put my little card back in here, and I'm just tickled about this. So the possibilities are endless. You could do it with dies that you might have, those little thin dies, or just really any Cricut cartridges that you might have. So like what I did was I got the rectangle, and then I put the clouds inside the rectangle, and I made the rectangle be the size of so like a standard card is 4¼ by 5½. Okay, that's a standard card. So I made this be a 1/4 inch smaller, so it could be right in the middle. So it's 4 by 5 1.25. It's 1/4 smaller. And then what I did was I took the washi tape, and I'm using this. This was my first washi tape that I ever bought a couple years ago. I got it from Target, from their stationery department. And yeah, I still have a whole bunch. So you could take a pencil and mark it, but when I used the pencil, it left marks and stuff. So I'm not going to use a pencil this time. I just kind of put my finger there and I just kind of eyeball. And I'm kind of making it even with the edge of the card, like that. And then you see, all you want to do is make sure it's not peeking out through the side. And if it is peeking out, and it's peeking out a little smidgen, it's washi tape. So you can pick it up very carefully. Just, oh, see, I'm ripping it. That's okay. It's the back. I mean, you're not going to see that, so just want to make sure it doesn't peek through when you put your card on top. And that's as complicated as it gets, really. Kind of a simple thing to do, but kind of fun. And I think, you know, people have been collecting washi tape now, and it's time, you know, use what you have. That's what I'm trying to do, is just use up all of my supplies. I have a lot of supplies, and I'm sure you do too. And it's time to get them out and get them used. You know, talking to myself here. So see what I'm doing? I'm just going along, and now, you know, if you're thinking, I don't have any washi tape, I don't need any washi tape, I'm not telling you you need washi tape, because you could do this with pattern paper. You could just take a pattern paper and put it back there, and it would be super cute. And I'll probably do that too, because I have plenty of pattern paper, especially those little 8x8 or 6x6 paper pads. What's going on here? Yeah, there's tons of it at my house anyway. So that's a good way to use them up, or use up little scraps of paper too. You know what? There it is. So it's done. Okay, so what I did, and I'm not going to do this on camera because it would be boring, but before I put it up on dimensionals, and of course you got to put dimensionals, here's the key, you got to put dimensionals all the way, like pieces of dimensional adhesive, fun foam, whatever you use, all in those areas, because it's going to sink down. And then you got to put it out here in the corners. So make sure you do that after you do your stamping. So I'm going to stamp a sentiment right there. And, you know, maybe this time I'll do smile, because clouds make me smile. So I might send this to somebody that needs a little reminder to smile. Okay. And I'm using the archival ink. I've been using that a lot. I love it. And then what I did was I took, this happens to be a Sharpie pen, but obviously, you know, use whatever you have. And I just traced it. And if that freaks you out because you don't have a steady hand, it's okay, because right now the sketchy, messy look is, you know, embraced. Just do it. See, I'm even going off of the edge. I mean, it's a disaster right now. But I'm not going to throw this out. I'm just going to keep going with it. And I tend to do it in threes, you know, and then I just add like some little, you know, to make it look like stitching or whatever. right? And then I did that around the other one, and then I went around the edges of the card too. Like I try to make like these zigzaggy, messy stitches, right? Like that. And then I go over it again to make it look like a messy stitch. But you know what? You could even stitch if you wanted to. Get your sewing machine out and just do a messy stitch, and that would look cute too. So I'll finish that and then I'm gonna pop it up. And I think that looks just so, so cute. And then something else that I'll probably do is add some sequins or some bling or something, just little, like in little clusters of 3 here and there. And that'll look cute. So there it is. Hope you like it. Enjoy. And I'm going to try some different things and try some different shapes. I'm going to try maybe a Christmas card like this, maybe with a Christmas tree or something in the middle, or an ornament, something like that. So thanks for watching. Enjoy.